What's going on, Moon Gang? I'm Matt, and welcome back to another Dumb Money Update, where we're here to talk about two of our favorite moon stocks, both AMC and GameStop. We'll be diving into the technicals, the short interest, some news, the option chain, and all that stuff. But more importantly, I want to comment on, I know how it feels. It was like almost a bit of a neutral, boring, really not that exciting day. And I get it. Both of them gapped up and we didn't see a massive fall through. But in this video, I really want to dive into how, hey, both of these stocks were in the green, which means it's a great day to be an ape. So with all that being said, let's hop right into it. All right, so like I was mentioning, both AMC and GME closed out the day to kick off the week in the green. AMC was at 51.69, which was a gain of 3.05%, and GameStop was at 203.40, which was a gain of 6.82%. Hey, green days in these mean it's a great day to be in ape. With reference to both of these, with AMC closing up and GME closing up, it is expected that shorts will lose approximately $515 million today alone. So shout out to Unusual Whales for giving us this data point. With the success in AMC and GME alone, the shorts are down over $500 million with a B dollars. Clearly, the apes are winning. With a bit more respect to AMC. Now, I know this news is this is coming from the CEO, Adam Aron. It was tweeted out on the 10th, but it was news to me and it was re-reported by Benzinga today. So just in case you missed it, I do want to share this with the audience. Huge step forward. Kudos to Disney for news that is extremely good for AMC. All Disney movies through the end of the year to have an exclusive window in a movie theaters before they go to the home. This is big. A smart, wise decision by Disney. AMC will sell boatloads of tickets for you. And right there, AMC will sell boatloads of tickets for you. Well, that means it's great to be an AMC investor. Now, before we take a look at the daily chart on AMC, here's the short interest numbers. Today, there was a net return of 2.57 million shares on a bar of 1.31. That puts the short interest around 20%. Just so you know, this is a year-to-date high. And actually, it might be an all-time high in the estimated short interest for AMC. Utilization just below 91%, and shares on loan, taking this into account, probably around 112 million. The average duration of shares on loan pushing 60 days. And I just like to have this red line up so you see the nice trend from basically mid-June up until now of how the shares on loan is just going absolutely sky high. And in fact, before we do the technicals, I just want to show you the flow right here. Let me get into this. AMC. Once again, this is specific to Unusual Whale, so feel free to check it out. I love to track the flow just to see what's bullish, bearish, and neutral. And for AMC, we are seeing that today the premium did favor the bulls, 52% bullish and 48% bearish, just so you know. Here's a look at AMC's daily chart. Obviously, we are getting the follow through on the cup and handle that started July 21st and formed the cup on August 25th. Then we saw the handle get formed kind of in early September, and we're now seeing that follow through. So today we hit an intraday high of 52.79, and I have this resistance mapped out at 52.97. So slightly undershooting that. And actually on the daily chart, a bit of a doji candle, not much going on, kind of indecisive. We had a nice gap up and it just kind of hold it. And the fact that we traded an extra 75 million in volume above 50, literally every single trade today was above 50. So I'm definitely going to chalk that up as a win. I mean, not the highest volume, but hey, all 75 million done above $50. So definitely a big fan of that. 50 currently acting as the closest major support, key psychological level. I'm looking for the breakout above 53. And there is some junk in here from previously, but really the major daily one I'm looking for is essentially 59-ish. Like really it's the high 58s. But overall, the momentum is clearly in our favor. And just so you know, ever since AMC really reversed course, we are currently up 64%. So whoever's telling you that AMC is not looking the best and the shorts have dried up and this is an invalid play, I mean, from August 11th till now, like we're talking 1 month return of 64%. To me, that's a-okay. I mean, that is a solid gain. And finally, right here, let me just talk about the option chain because we are on a pretty important week. We are in the week of September the 17th, and these are the monthlies for options. And on top of that, it's quadruple witching. If you haven't heard about quadruple witching, I will link a video specifically for that in the description below. But basically, two types of future contracts, two types of option contracts, all expiring this Friday. Headline: It is not associated with bullishness or bearishness. It is associated with higher volatility, just so everyone knows that is happening this Friday. But anyway, quick look at the option chain. We could see that there might be a little bit of excitement around the 55. It could represent 2.1 million shares. And then we have another potential 3.5 million at the $60 mark. Just so you know, for this Friday on AMC, I would love to see AMC, because not only is that a nice price gain, but like we might get a little bit of a juicing action from the 55 getting hedged and really the 60 getting hedged. That would be awesome. And if we really start swinging for the fences by this Friday, the 145s have almost 2 million. That would be absolutely bonkers. So right now, not too much has changed with AMC. I like the Disney story that Adam Aaron tweeted out. I like that the flow was positive. I like that the short interest is making a year-to-date record and potentially an all-time record. Actually, I'm very sure it's an all-time record. And the chart, strong. I mean, right now, looking at AMC to play devil's advocate, I don't know what could, like, I don't see the bearish argument for it right now, very honestly. Between the technicals, the short interest, and the fundamentals, the thesis of the shorts weakening day over day, I don't see the edge that the bears have in the current scenario. Let me put it that way. And to wrap the AMC part up, just so you see, we're still above this range ever since August 24th, really up until, I guess, recently, September 9th. We broke out of that and we're still holding above it. We had this wedge, the same highs, higher lows. We got that breakout and we're still trading, holding above 50, which I think is beautiful. So excited to see what not only what tomorrow, but the remainder of the week brings for our favorite movie theater chain. And now let's see what's going on with GME. From a technical perspective, it shot up back on August 24th, bullish pennant, lower highs, higher lows. It broke out of that. It was a fake out breakout. The earnings announcement, people tried to destroy it. Instead, they got it to gap down and it flexed its muscles. And from there, a little bit of a wash. And then today, I love the fact that we closed above the high from September 10th and September 9th. So I'm fully looking for this to retract back up to the region between 212, 215. After that, 225. And then from there, I will be watching 240 as a reach goal in the short term. In terms of support, we do have some support at 190, between 190 and 188. That is the closest support. But both AMC and GME, honestly, they're just flexing their muscles today. For GameStop, there was a net borrow of 330,000 shares on a borrow of 672,000. Short interest going higher and higher. It's at 13.41%. Utilization 35.65 thousand. And the shares on loan, taking this into account, probably just over 7.25 mil shares on loan. In terms of the average age of these shares on loan, we're looking at 34 days, coming off of the recent relative high of 41 days. So a slight decrease in that. In terms of flow, let's see what's happening in the options market today. Shout out to Unusual Whales. The premium did favor the bulls. I mean, that's odd because it also had a nice gain of almost 7%, 53% bullish and 47% bearish. Let's take one final look right here on GME. I just wanted to point out the fact that with AMC, I'm kind of showing you how it was range bound in GME and how it broke below its range when it got like really hit after its earnings announcement. We'll look at that. We're back up in the range and I want to see it retract to this 215 level. We're kind of midway through the range where it was dancing around. And then I would love to see the top of the level at 225. But really in this video, not too much craziness going on. It's the bulls, the apes are winning the fight in both AMC and GME. We're seeing a slow but sure trend continuation up to the upside, like the momentum. Not fireworks, but it does have that sense of the calm before the storm. So with all that being said, I would love to get your thoughts on both of these, AMC and GameStop, in a comment below. If you want to help me out the algorithm, you know what to do. Until I catch you next time, from me and Chair, best of luck in the markets.